Alright, so I'm going to tell you about Sheffield and what there is to see and do here. Well, Sheffield is an old city in England. It's a lovely city. It's where my family's from in the UK. And it's a city there's a lot of history in Sheffield. There's a lot of steelworks. There's the Winter Gardens. There's lots of different things, but let's see what we can see here. Let's have a look at museums and heritage for starters, because there's a lot of history around Sheffield. Because it played a major role in Industrial Revolution in the 1900s. There's Keller Minor Museum and Abbeydale Industrial Hamlet. Keller Minor is now also a brewery today. There's National Emergency Service Museum. Apparently there's also a National Video Games Museum. Didn't know that existed, but there you go. You learn something new every day. You also have Sheffield Cathedral. It's pretty iconic. Let's try and click on it, see if you can see some pictures of it. Not really. All you can see is some, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's an old cathedral built in 11th, 12th century. Absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, let's just see if we can't do a quick Google image search of it here. Cathedral. Right. And there we go. That's Sheffield Cathedral, right next to City Hall. It's, in my opinion, one of the nicest buildings in Sheffield. Let's see. Why is it not giving me a picture? It's not giving me a picture. It's just, yeah, there we go. Click on the picture. There we go. Sheffield Cathedral. Under a bit of reconstruction there in that picture I see, but yeah. I mean, there's tram lines going right past it because you got the station right in front of the cathedral anyway. So yeah, that's Sheffield Cathedral. Going back. So that's a bit of the history. What else is there to do? Also, another little tidbit for you. Sheffield's the only city in the world besides Rome built on 7 hills. So, yeah, what have we got in terms of sport? We've got a lot of things. We've got Ponds Forge Diving Centre. We've got the World Snooker Championships, which are famously held at the Crucible every year. We've got 2 football teams in Sheffield, Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United. We used to have the world's oldest football club, Sheffield FC, formed in 1857, but they were disbanded further down the line. They mostly do charity work these days. We also have an ice hockey team, the Steelers. And then other than that, there are loads of shopping to do. There's the Winter Gardens to visit if you like lots of exotic plants and things. There's walking tours all around town. There's a lot of music. A lot of famous music artists came from Sheffield. If we have a look here, let's have a look at the music scene. There's a lot of artists come by Sheffield Arena. There's City Hall and there's the Lead Mill. There's Tram Lines, which is an amateur music festival every year. Come by and play a lot of music. But a lot of famous artists are from Sheffield. Some of them would be the Arctic Monkeys and of course I've just forgotten what their name is now. Def Leppard. Def Leppard as well, another Sheffield band. And yeah, so there's a lot of musical culture. There's also a lot of beer culture here. That's the last thing I want to show you. There's been brewed a lot. There's a couple of breweries in Sheffield. So if you're a beer enthusiast, there's lots to go for. There's Kelham Island Brewery is the best one. We get a taste of the city of Sheffield, formed in 1999. There's also heritage pubs, which are some of the oldest pubs in Sheffield. You can come by and get real traditionally brewed recipes and things like that. But yes, that's my brief guide to Sheffield. Thank you very much.